Sharing my dad's petty revenge trick. My neighbor Denise used to litter in our building's garden on purpose. I watched her do it more than once, and I finally did something about it. My dad ended up handing me the pettiest, most effective trick I've ever used on anybody. It started on a Tuesday morning. I was drinking coffee by my window when I saw Denise pull her red Civic into her spot. She rolled the window down and chucked a fast food bag and an empty cup straight into the hedge along the walkway. Then she got out, straightened her blazer, and walked off like nothing happened. I stood there watching, kind of in shock and also fuming. Why would she do that? We have a trash can maybe 30 feet from that hedge. I marched down, picked up her trash, and stuck it under her windshield wiper. I lifted both wipers up so it would be the first thing she saw, figuring she'd get the hint that somebody caught her. The next morning I checked. Her car was gone. The trash was not gone with her. It was sitting on the pavement, right where her tires had been. She'd pulled the bag out, dropped it on the ground, and driven off to work like it was nothing. "You have got to be kidding me," I said out loud. To no one. I picked it up again. This time I brought it inside and threw it in my own trash can, because leaving it for her to find clearly wasn't sending any message at all. A few days later I spotted her Civic again, parked in a different row. Our complex is huge, 4 buildings, over 200 units, so I never actually figured out which door was hers. I couldn't exactly go knock and have a conversation about it. I needed something else, so I called my dad. My dad is not a subtle man. He once trailed a guy through 2 parking lots because the guy cut off an elderly woman in a gas station line just to let the air out of his tires afterward. I told him I didn't want to go that far. I wanted something that would actually annoy her, teach her a lesson, but not cost her a dime or leave a single mark on her car. He laughed for a solid 10 seconds before he answered. "Zip ties," he said. "Big ones. Lift both wipers all the way up, cross them together, and zip tie them right at the base, tight as you can get it. That's it? That's it. She can't put them down without cutting the tie off first, and she is not walking around with scissors in her purse." I found a pack of the thick black contractor ties in my kitchen drawer, the kind meant for bundling cables, and I waited. 2 days later, I saw the Civic again, way out at the far end of the north lot. I grabbed the ties, a Sharpie, and an index card, and walked over like I was just heading to my own car. I lifted both wipers, crossed them at the top, and cinched 2 ties around the base as tight as they'd go. Then I pulled the trash out of my own recycling bin, the same fast food bag from before that I'd hung onto, and set it on her hood. On the index card I wrote, "Found this in the hedge again. Next time it's not just the wipers." I tucked it under one of the tied-down blades and walked back to my building, feeling a little ridiculous and completely satisfied at the same time. The next morning I was up early. I heard her before I saw her, out in the lot, swearing. I looked out my window and there she was, in blue scrubs, tugging at the wipers with her bare hands, then digging through her purse, then giving up and stomping back toward the building. She was gone almost 15 minutes. When she came back out, she had actual kitchen scissors in her hand, the orange-handled kind, and it took her another few minutes just to saw through both zip ties. She was still standing there, staring at the note when she checked her phone, and I swear her whole body sagged. She was late. She practically threw herself into the driver's seat and peeled out of the lot. I told a coworker about it a week later, because someone had been parking in her assigned spot for months, and she was losing her mind over it. She tried the same trick that Friday. She said the guy missed something at work trying to cut himself free in the parking garage, and he never parked in her spot again. As for Denise, I haven't seen a single piece of trash near that hedge since. What I do see now is her checking over her shoulder every single time she parks, glancing around the lot before she even opens her car door, like she's checking who might be watching. She has no idea it was me. She just knows somebody is.